Good morning. Hi, it's Deacon Don again. And the reflection for today is Thursday, September 10th. And I have a question for you. Have you ever been angry with someone? Have you ever found fault with someone? Please tell the truth because you know we all have. I've done my share as well, and that's for sure. And I think this is the message that God is trying to send to us today through the words of Luke in his gospel. There's a quote, and he says, "To you who hear, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you, and pray for those who mistreat you." Now, that's pretty difficult. And I imagine it's very hard for all of us to be able to live up to that. It also seems contrary to human nature, doesn't it? But really, is it? I think hatred and mistrust are all learned traits. It's not that we're born with them. I think instead we're born with the sense of a fairness for each other and a caring for each other. It's unfortunate, though, as we get older, we learned the exact opposite of what God gives us as a child. And here's what God says also in Luke. Do to others as you would have them do to you. And that's really what we're born with, isn't it? That sense of fairness for each other. But as I said, as we grow older, we have a tendency to really become obsessed with other people's faults. Maybe not so much our own, but definitely other people's faults. And that leads us to become too judgmental, and it can allow us to see the good that other people have. Let's face it, brothers and sisters, faults are ugly. Whether they're faults in others or faults in ourselves. But sometimes, when we see those faults, we become judges of the people we're looking at, and that's not what we need to do. We also can't judge what their intentions are. We could be totally wrong in how we judge others. I know for a fact that I have quite often been totally wrong about how I judged others, and my guess is you have as well. Instead, let's look at the good in others, and let's look at the good in ourselves, even with all the faults that we have, because that's really the true measurement of the value of our lives, isn't it? How we look for the good and ignore the bad. Third quote is this, and this is something that I think is absolutely lovely. Stop judging, and you will not be judged. Stop condemning, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and gifts will be given to you. A good measure, packed together, shaken down, and overflowing. They will be poured into your lap. Sisters and brothers, I want you to think about this message today. And I want you to enjoy a peaceful day, free from the burden of faults and judgment in others, but also in ourselves. And enjoy truly what is good. That is what Jesus wants of us. So do that today. And for goodness sake, smile. Have a good day.